Hey YouTube, this is Super Zemus and welcome to Robots vs. Wrestlers on Let's Play Final Fantasy. Today, well, as you can see, we have a new enemy here, Death Machine. This is the optional super boss of the game. It's a 1 in 64 chance of showing up on the bridge that to Tiamat. Well, it was where I found it where I left off last time. So it's gonna be a tough battle. It's it's a super boss. What can you say? But in this version, it's actually the tougher part of it is finding him. I mean, this took me an hour to find him, and look how much MP I went through. I tell ya. But let's take care of him. He is very violent and can regenerate 100 HP per round. But as I said, in this version, he's not as tough. And yes, on the other hand, yeah, you can understand what I'm going through. Bad memories going in the NES version. Well, anyway, let's get started. First, items on Knight. Knight wants to use where is it? Giant's gloves. There it is. Oh, what is? Alright, Giant's gloves. There it is. And now the red wizard wants to use haste on the knight. Monk, you can... Actually, Monk, you can use the white robe. Let's see, where is it? You can use the white robe on everyone for Invisora, and you... Wait, wizard, I want you to cast Healaga preemptively. Because, well, he has a nasty attack called, well, the NES version was called Nuke, but I'll show you what it is. Choose the white robe for Invisora. Giant's gloves for Saber. Haste. And Healaga, which is actually hoping for someone else, well, him to attack. But here we go. Oh, did I get a preemptive attack? Huh, I must have skipped over that. Well, that makes life even easier now. Yeah, now I want you to cast... Actually, you can attack. You use haste on the master, and the master can use the giant's gloves. Yeah, he's actually a relatively high defense too, so where is it? There you are, giant's gloves on yourself, and now we want Protera on everyone. Ow! Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? Yeah, but look how much damage I'm dealing. Come on. Yeah, but this is just so abusive. Haste and Saber. Love it. Let's get Protera going. Alright, now attack. You can use haste on yourself. Attack, and we should probably be done with him after this. So you can just use... Actually, I probably want to heal my red wizard in case he dies. Ow! See, even my knight is taking a beating just from one hit, so it's pretty nasty, but check out my damage I'm doing. Alright. You should be able to beat him, right? No. Yes! Alright. Got him. Well, after that, I'm gonna heal up. Yeah, see how much EXP and gil I get? It's just amazing. So, after this, I'm gonna heal up and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Now, since we defeated Warmech, yeah, he was not a pushover in this version. He's just easy. I guess that also has to deal with my levels. Look at them. Look at them! Anyway, now since we beat Warmech, yeah, Warmech is tougher than Tiamat herself. I think it's a she. That was my first impression. It was a she, but I don't know. Yeah, but Warmech, he's the super boss of the game. He's the original Omega weapon. The first Omega weapon. Well, now all healed up, so... Oh, they were the Lich. Alright, so... What, there's more of them? Yes, I have. You gonna congratulate me like Kraken did? What the... Oh my gosh, are we gonna have to use our Medusa head? No. No. Gosh, this is like Clash of the Titans all over again. Oh. I don't know why, but that just sounds epic. Alright, now it's time to fight the final fiend. The Fiend of Air, Tiamat. Alright. Today, right now we want to go... We're gonna go back to the... Basically the same... We want to use the same strategy we did for Warmech, except it'll just be easier. So, Giant's Gloves. Oop, no attack. Haste. But instead, let's use... Let's see, I want you to go... I want you to use the... Where is it? The... Viscera with the white robe. But instead of using Hilaga, we want to use Null Shock, because she... Well, her physical attack isn't too bad, but there's an attack that can be a little rough. I think it's Thunderbolt, just like the Blue Dragon. There we go. Let's use Null Shock, that'll help out a lot. Probably wouldn't hurt to get Null Frost too, so probably put that up next round. Alright, now I want you to cast Null Blaze, actually. You know, I'm just gonna put these up just in case. So, haste on the Master, and the Master can use the Giant's Gloves. Where, let's see, I'm getting them. And now I want you to cast also Null Frost, so that'll give us all three of those. Oh, there it is, Null Bolt. I'm glad I put up Null Bolt for that Thunderbolt. That did a lot of damage even with Null Bolt, so that was good that I put that up. Alright, Null Frost is up, and Null Blaze is up. Alright, got all the elements up. So now you can attack, you can, do I want to cast Null Death? Yeah, actually, I kind of want to. She can have an attack, it's called, well, in the Origins version it was called Poison. I forgot what it was called in this. Was it Scourge? No, it couldn't be Scourge, but it's an instant death for all party members. It obviously, since it's instant death, it doesn't do a lot. It has terrible accuracy, but just to be on the safe side, it's probably a good idea. So attack, and you can grow Protera. I have nothing better to do for you. So Null Death, that'd be good there. So let's put up all the nulls, that's good. Attack. Watch my Master. Holy cow! Oh, there it is. There it is. That's why I put up... Oh, well. Jeez, I usually die from that, but... Null Death, it stops instant death, because I think it has a chance of instant death, but since I put up Null Death, it wouldn't do that. Well, at least it did that in the Origins version. I can't remember in this one. Let's see, and I want to cast... Why don't you just start attacking now, and you can use Hilaga. Actually, I'm going to show off Holy. I want to show that off. Oh, here's Ice Storm. See, it's a good thing I put up those nulls to nullify all that. Shit, almost got her. There we go. Yes! Yeah, Tiamat actually is kind of hard, even at these levels. Along with Warmech and Tiamat. I mean, obviously, because of my levels, they're not too terribly strong, but it can get a little tough if you're not prepared. I mean, Tiamat actually can be a little hard. Well, anyway, let's restore the final crystal. And that, I have... So what now? I mean, I've gotten all the crystals lit up. And what... Oh yeah, remember the Whisper Cave? What? Oh, here's the final one. One last Soul of Chaos. The last Soul of Chaos is... open! The seal has been broken! Alright. Alright, so... that, I got all the crystals, all the elements have been restored. Now what do we do? Well, we could progress with the rest of the game and finish it up. Or we could do some side quests. Who wants to do side quests? Me. So let's go do some side quests. I'm not going to start it today, but remember back when I fought Lich and I explained to you guys the Souls of Chaos? Well, now it's time to go do those side quests. We could have done them earlier, but I didn't want to. Okay, remember when I showed off the Desert Beretta? Well, here's the Beretta. Yeah, it's a weaker version of the Beretta. Or Desert Beretta, I mean. But yeah, let's go do them now. I'm not going to start them today, but I am going to get to the one. I mean, back when I fought Lich, they probably would have kicked my butt so hard. That would have been pretty brutal. But now with my levels, as they are, I'm going to kick their butt and it's going to be brutal. Yeah, I mean, this one I'm going to, it's going to be so easy, I tell you. So easy. Alright, now let's go. Oops, I almost passed it up like that. No, I did pass it up. Oh, gosh. Alright, I bet I'm coming. Here we are. Alright, I'm going to heal up in Cornelia. I'm just going to put it on screen because it's quick enough. But now I'm going to explain into more depth the Souls of Chaos. So I'm going to heal up now. Pleasant dreams. Alright. There we go. Alright, now time to take on the Souls of Chaos. Let's get our airship and get going. Yeah, the first two are actually pretty easy, but the next two not so much. But let's just take it on. I mean, it's not the stage or the dungeon that's hard. It's the bosses at the end that are hard. Let's talk to you. Oh, staying out of there, huh? Well, I guess, can't do anything. You gotta go back. No. Well, before I go in, once you step foot in this door, you cannot get out unless, well, you finish it up. Finish the dungeon up. You cannot get out of this dungeon. I think also if you die, you also get kicked out and have 1 HP, but I forget. But yeah, we're in the Earthgate Shrine right now, and this is the Lich's Souls of Chaos. The Earth Soul of Chaos, so... And these are long dungeons, and, well, I'm not as familiar as them as I am with the rest of the game. It's a little bit different, but we're gonna take them on, and... well, we're gonna take them on, and there's 4 bosses at the end. They have a drop, which can... really good equipment, and there's also another chest that is... well... a really good item. That's all I have to say. Well, we'll show it off when I get in there, but I'm not so familiar, so I might even have to use a walkthrough for this area. But like once you go in, there are like a few floors in the dungeon, but they're all random. Like it's kind of like the lunar trials in Final Fantasy IV PSP version. You know those, right? What do you mean you don't know them? Well, anyway, we're, it's all the, each time you go in, it's the same stage, same floors each time, but you go through them in a different order each time, so, but yeah, you can go down, once you get to the final floor, that's where the 4 bosses are, and you get to choose which boss you want to fight. And, well, you choose what boss you want to fight. I'm trying to think of other stuff to say. I'm trying to prolong this episode, because I don't want to start it today. I'm going to start it next time, but you pick the boss fight you want to fight, and they're really hard. That's why I didn't go at them when I just beat Lich. I decided to wait till now. But once you beat one boss, you have to get out of the dungeon, and then you have to restart the dungeon all from the very beginning of the dungeon. So you gotta pick the oh, and also once you beat a boss and you get out, you go back down, you can refight that boss. So if you want to refight another boss a bunch of times, you can do it all over again and as many times you want. I'm only going to show like one run through I'm going to show all 4 bosses at the very end of each Soul of Chaos, all 4 of the Souls of Chaos, but I'm only going to show one run through the dungeon, because they're all the same floors, you just go through them in a different order, so it might be different from the way you see, like if you were playing along, the floors could be arranged differently than how mine will, so. But I'm gonna go through them, and yeah, but I'm gonna go through just once the dungeon, because they're all the same floors. I'm just gonna show it off once, and that'll show off all the floors, and then, but each time I'm gonna show it off once, then fight a boss, then come back out, then I'm gonna go through the dungeon again, but I'm not gonna show it on screen. I'm just gonna show you the last 3 bosses of the Soul of Chaos, and I'm gonna do that for each of the Souls of Chaos. So next time we're gonna take on the Earth Gift Shrine, and we're gonna fight the final bosses in there, and after we beat the Souls of Chaos, we'll go and finish the game. So this is Super Zemus, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a grand day.